Good evening, you beautiful people who decided to tune in and check out Supernatural Tarot. This is Jessica Brown. Good evening. Tonight I'm going to be doing Taurus for July. So we're going to see what Spirit has going on for you guys that are a Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising. North Node, South Node, Crosswatchers, all welcome. So let's get started. Palo Santo. Awfully beautiful smell. I had to save my cactus plants. I put them out. I mean, my catnip. I'm trying to grow catnip for the cats, but so I put them out in the garden because I have indoor cats. They go out sporadically once in a blue moon, and so the neighborhood cats got them. So I had to bring them back in here, and these are only at one night, and they're all chewed up. So hopefully they make it. I have to put them in a separate room, catnip safe. Place. It's just strange how. I mean, there's only like 2 cats in the neighborhood. They must smell it from like a mile away. So they're actually out at night. So here we go for Taurus. For July, please, Spirit. What do you have for Taurus? July 2022, Age of Aquarius. See, right now the sun's in Cancer. We're enjoying the home, the hearth, sharing meals at home, inviting people over, showing off your place, enjoying your backyard. What do we have here? Ooh, the Emperor and the 9 of Wands. So it's possibly taking you everything you can, Taurus, right now to hang on to what you have, as you are the Emperor. And you are the money sign, which basically means you're slow and steady with finances. You know how to save. You like the good things life has to offer, like fluffy pillows and thick towels and a delicious dinner out, and candlelight and the whole 9 yards. And why not? We all deserve that. And but that's what Taurus likes. Taurus likes good things, fine things, the finer things in life. All right, Taurus. I think I'm going to do a 9-card flip here. Ooh, speaking of the finer things, 10 of Cups, the first card I pulled out. So yeah, your recent past, very happy home life. I'm getting the feeling that there's, children or a child there that's at the home that is part of the reason it's a happy home. And on the center of the spread, you have the world. Let me see if I can pull this down so you can see it. Upside down, but so yeah, in the center you got the world, you Taurians. And you got the slow and steady thing here with the Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. You might have somebody that you're patroning going back to school. Possibly you could be sending a young one to college. I say young, but probably your 20s, early 20s, late teens. For some of you, remember this is a collective reading. It may not resonate with everybody. And in this first row, I'm seeing you're very happy. You have everything. Now to set myself on fire with the candle that's right there. Let's just put it back over here. And You're very emotionally fulfilled, and you enjoy making other people happy with what you have created in life and sharing that with others, which is really awesome, Taurus. Page of Pentacles, like I'm saying, it's probably a younger person that probably you're helping go to college or helping through college, you know, possibly financially or academically, maybe. Or possibly you can be going back to college, some of you. Both might ring with some of you or not. Both possibilities, I'm saying. And some kind of thief in your midst, or I'd be very aware. I mean, this has probably already happened. Somebody decided to that wanted to win at all costs, and that's what they did. They, somebody that'll stop at nothing. I'm not sure if that is you, Taurus, or somebody else. Take it how it resonates. There's probably going to be repercussion karma for that. Probably not, right around the corner, but keep that in mind if that's yourself. Also, if it's not yourself, keep in mind that everything happens for a reason, even if it doesn't seem like it's right at the time. And in your current situation, I'm seeing you possibly with an Aquarius. We have the star here in the bottom of this row. And you finish a cycle, you have the world. So you have conquered these four corners that we can see, man, beast, see the right, I think one of these represents spirit, but I can't remember which one. So, I mean, it could be one of the animals, but in essence, you've set the stage for yourself, so to speak. And of course, it didn't come without cost. It came with a lot of costs. Like we're seeing nine wands of cost that it's taking you everything to to beat down the opposition and stay afloat, but you can do it. Now you can do it. And you have to make a decision at this time with the Two of Swords. And you're weighing your pros and cons. Obviously, you haven't made it yet. And what's interesting is you got this Knight of Pentacles here, where you're surveying your field, so to speak, but you're not taking any action. Kind of like how the Knights like an instant action. And this guy's got one pentacle, and he's not really sure where to put it. So, and he's not really in a rush to put it anywhere either. So, and but this knight is the only knight that's actually not an action figure. By what he's not doing, he's just surveying, not actually doing. So, you might be deciding where in that field you're going to put that pentacle. And you haven't made up your mind yet. You might have two options and you're weighing out which one feels right to you. And you're a very earthy sign. So with an important decision like this, I'm taking that it is important to come up in a reading, that you're going to take your time doing it, because there's no rush. And because for you, it's about balancing out finances at this time, which right now they're not so much, as you're juggling stuff and you want to put an end to that. So, and I'm going to pull 3 cards. Let's see, out of another deck. I'm going to use the Light Seas Tarot deck and pull 3 cards out of that just to put on the top here. Kind of nice to have a real stand that just doesn't go boing all around when you go to try and move it. And like before, I had like the little cheesy, I don't know, iPhone holder that was kind of on like this wire thing that was thick, and of course it never really stays still. So you could tell someone's just starting out when they still have the iPhone holder that clamps at the side of the table. And here we go. 3 cards just flew out, and I'm going to go there because I wasn't even thinking about it, and that's always the best time. All right, so we've got the 2 of Wands, the Moon, and the 7 of Pentacles. So again, with another 2. With the 2 of Wands, you're trying to decide, you want to clarify how to get the most out of these seeds that you're planting. You want to find a way that takes all the guesswork and the illusion out of that with the moon, because right now it's speculative, whatever you're about to embark on, and you're looking to find out. You want to make more of a you want some more solid figures and numbers onto what your 7 of Pentacles is going to be. You know, well, when I'm planning this, is it going to be worth it to me, or should I look elsewhere? So that's, I'm kind of getting that decision. You know, that could possibly be what your decision is about here. And those cards just flew out, and they were exactly 3, and then they fell upon this deck, which, you know, which I just left here, which, I mean, right directly on top, 3 cards. I figure, well, it's meant to be. And if I flip over this card, I'm getting again 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, legacy. And the legacy is really just a way to make your family and loved ones happy, you know, now and in the future, when after you're gone. And what's hidden is the Chariot. So whichever one you pick, I'm not telling you what to pick. I don't even know what you're picking. You're going to make it work, and it's going to be boom, go. So let me do a little bit of clarification. I just got this other deck, which is wicked cool. It's brand new. It's called Tarot of the Abyss. And I don't have the box with me right now, but oh, here we go. Here's the picture of the book. I've just been using them intuitively, and these you can get on Amazon.com is where I get most of mine. I have to check out the store in down the road here from me. There's a cult store. I've been meaning to buy a deck there. They have an interesting deck. It's like an Alice in Wonderland deck. So that's kind of cool. So anyway, let's clarify. Yeah, I mean, you have this, again, I'm going to show you this bottom row. Like, you have this very happy home. This might be an Aquarius. This might be just you enjoying your environment and just shining and glowing, that you're making other people happy. But it's like, it just came at a very, you know, you had to work your fingers to the bone to get there, dude. You know, you got the you know, the bandage on the head and everything. So it did come at a cost, you know, but you know how to make up your own mind is fine, and that's what you wanted to do. So I'm going to clarify the first row here: the ten of Cups, Spirit, the Page of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords. Can you please clarify for this with me, Spirit, with the Tower of the Abyss, the 10 of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords, please. Thank you. We got this 1, 2. Let's That's bizarre. 3. Interesting. Well, that's different. Here we got the 5 of Pentacles that I clarified with the 10 of Cups, which seems like the total opposite of the card, which basically it is. But your secret biggest fear is just losing everything. And you know, in this day and age, it can just happen to anybody out of the blue for no apparent reason at all. So that's a big motivating factor in your life, that fear of that and I'm feeling that's directly related to the material world and abundance and such. The Hangman. This could be a young person home from school on vacation or time off or something like that. I'm not sure if that's, yeah, it's summertime. And they are enjoying their time off, even though they are a student and they are a good student. I had a hair or something on there I had to pull off. They're just enjoying that time off. I'm just not seeing this as a, I think this is just in between being a studious student. I don't see this as like some big spiritual journey thing right now, just because, in relation to you, you could have, young child at home or child of your relative or your significant other. And then we've got this is kind of interesting. We've got the 10 of Pentacles clarifying the 7 of Swords. So this is kind of telling me, Taurus, that you're the person that would probably do anything and beyond and above anything to hang on to your 10 of Pentacles, so your 10 of Cups doesn't become your 5 of Pentacles, which is being cast out, desolate. Nobody wants to be around you. You're not part of the tribe or the pack. And as humans, coming up from evolution, that was like a death sentence, having someone throw you out of the pack, because we depend on each other for like basic survival, like eating and fighting off packs of wolves, which you can't do by yourself, which was a big thing back then. So I'm going to see if you can clarify the Star, the World, and the Knight of Pentacles for me, Spirit. I'm just going to shuffle a few times because I just realized that I pulled out of the deck already. I don't know if it's copacetic or not. But I guess it's okay. Star. Ooh, the Lovers. So that could be one of your lovers. 10 of Swords. Completed a cycle, what I just said. The world cycle, you completed a cycle, which is compounded by the 10 of Swords, end of a cycle. I mean, you may feel like, oh, I finally got to the mountain and I'm like laying on the ground. I'm exhausted, but your swords, I don't know. I'm not seeing this as, you've been pinned down by the 10 of Swords. I'm just seeing this as, and this is a very interesting 10 of Swords. It's like this guy's looking at this owl, and the swords are like inside the owl somehow, and its feathers kind of. And the owl usually represents wisdom and the wise. So possibly this person has gone through his own 10 of Swords, or he or she, whoever this reading is for, whatever Taurian gender you might be, he, she, or whatever. I'm not prejudiced against anybody's gender exploration at all. It's none of my business. But by the way that the owl represents wisdom, is that this person probably took these swords out and gained wisdom from them rather than let them take him out as, shown by the world that yes, you have completed the cycle, you don't have to do it again. Some people never complete any cycle in life ever, and have to do it again in their next life, as they're like just repeating the same cycle here, and then they're wondering, well, why does things never change? And then, they might not remember, but they go in the next life and they do it again. So anyway, that's my take on it. If it's not your belief system, that's okay. C'est la vie. No harm done. It just happens to be mine. So let's clarify the. Oh, and then the Five of Swords here with the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, I would be careful of you're looking out at the serene fields and everything looks peaceful and pastoral. Well, there's someone in your orbit or energy that is not so peaceful and pastoral, and they do not have your good intentions at all in mind, and they would like to keep you in a jar like this butterfly, this little pet in a cage. So you might know who that is, you might not. Just putting that out there. That is, it could be a problem. I don't know. I'm sure you know. And let's clarify these last three. I'm just going to pull these top cards. Just hoping that Spirit did this for me. Yeah, Temperance, Knight of Cups. Yeah, okay. So you're fighting off. You're staying on top by keeping yourself balanced. In things in life, like not overdoing in any one area of your life, so to speak. As I'm seeing with the Temperance and the it looks like the Two of Cups, like two cups are coming out, one person. So, I guess it's a way of expressing balance, making the alchemy of making a person out of two cups. So, but you're doing it. You're finding that way to balance yourself out, after the fray, and not become a, totally defensive person for the rest of your life because of whatever just happened. In those aspects. And then you have the Knight of Cups with this decision-making card. So you actually just got an offer, and you can't decide whether it's good for you or not. And you're basically weighing the pros and cons and researching it, which is the best you can do in this situation is just find out as much as you can about this offer, and or the person offering it, and make an informed decision. And then this last clarification card for me here, Seven of Cups. Okay. Yeah, I kind of see this as look at this beautiful card. It's like this person's head in the clouds, and it's like they almost want to figure out what they want to pull out of the heavens and put in the cup. So I think this goes along with questions like you're trying to figure out where you want to put your energy and effort into, what you want to invest your time, money, and what you want to experience in life, if that includes an experience that is right for you. Even if the numbers work out, you might not decide that that's a good that's the experience that you want to have based on other information that you already know. So so you're not so much juggling as, yes, this is going to make you financially less radical, and that's where you're headed. But you're also doing an incredible amount of research onto what it is you want, which is half the battle, because you'd be surprised how many people really don't know what they want. They just kind of follow the herd on what people think they want, and they find out they get it, and it's like, well, why did I do this? But you're top. You're already head of the pack there. Where you're deciding, well, am I really gonna like this? You know, in 5 years, 10 years, or am I just doing this for to keep up with the Joneses, so to say, for lack of a better cliche term at this point. So yeah, you're in a very self-absorbed state, rightfully so, because you want to know. That helps.